Hello, everybody. It's me. It's Nick. I've been starting every stream like this. Very weird today. How is everybody doing? We are working on more birds today. So I am solo today. So Leaf isn't here with me, but we should be still working on what we started last time. If anyone actually wants to see, I guess I could kind of boot up Planet Zoo really quick. I actually have to quickly uninstall a kind of work in progress mod that's currently crashing my game. Um, but I'm working on the African penguin again. So for anyone who has been wanting the African penguin now for the longest time, I am finally touching that again. So we should be good. But how is everybody doing? So we have Name Plays, Zoo Boy, Mo Kitsune, Tropics Gaming, I Love Your Zoos, Gianluca, Jay Campbell, Hetchinger family, the Cristobal Mondragon, Christy Sank, Elite, whatever, Muhammad and Philly Sports as always. Robert, how are you doing today? So yeah, how is everybody doing? Give me a sec. Like I said, I have to quickly uninstall a quick mod that I was working on. I was working on the African penguin, but I didn't finish it, so for that reason, it crashed my game right now. But if I remove that really quickly, we can kind of load into the game and check it out. Hopefully everything will be good in that regard. But as you can see, today we are basically working on the Jambu? I don't know if it's Jambu Dove, but that's what I've kind of started here. I did a little bit of the quick preliminary modeling before I started today's stream. But give me a sec. Once we load into Planet Zoo, I will be able to show off our finished version of the Kookaburra, which was created last stream, which was Tuesday. And like I said, I can also kind of show off the African penguin, which is still work in progress. I'm still kind of finishing up the African penguin, but that should be good. So let's actually swap over to Planet Zoo real quick. So if we go to the default and then we go to Planet Zoo, here we go. So first things first, let's kind of look at the, what's it called, the African penguin, because I know a lot of people have been wanting to see that for a while now. So if we go to King Penguin, I had the Killer Penguin pulled up as a reference point that NDP made. But we should be seeing a lot of penguin mods. But here's the African penguin. So again, animations are definitely better than it used to be. It's got pretty much all the functionality right now. I'm gonna see if I want to make it so that it can actually open its mouth. Currently, it just has it constantly closed. And then I also wanted to change the flipper textures a little bit. But it definitely looks good. It works properly, and obviously once I make this into a new species, it will be it'll be shrunk down. It won't be like this size or anything. It does have the king penguin proportions, of course, right now, but you know, it definitely doesn't look bad. I actually really like it. I think it's far better than my old one, and the best thing is it doesn't crash your game, so that's really good. But let's check out the thing that I'm sure a lot of you want, which is the Kookaburra. So if anyone caught the last stream I did, let's spawn in a tree just as a reference point. We were Leaf and I were working on the Kookaburra, and sorry, right now it replaces the seagull prop. That won't be the case once I actually have it working, but this is the finished Kookaburra. So if anyone actually caught Drew's stream right before this, or possibly is still going, I don't even know, you might have seen the Kookaburra, but here it is. So it's kind of cute, and it works rather well in my opinion. So you guys didn't see the texturing process or anything, but it actually went rather well. I was actually sort of streaming it on the Planet Zoo modding Discord for anyone who wanted to see. So it is hand textured, so as you can see, the wing feathering is like kind of bluish and stuff, and I did a custom little you know, pass on it and stuff, and it works really well. The reason its wings are outstretched is because I was really stupid, and that's why we're fixing that with the Jambu Fruit Dove right now. I wanted the wings to be like folded in on themselves like normal, but obviously the way I designed it using that sparrow base model and then manipulated it. And so bird wings are super difficult to fold inward. So it was real weird seeing the actual thing try to fold in on itself. So it really didn't work out. But I think it turned out really well. It definitely is recognizable as a Kookaburra. And you can put it into trees and stuff, and it looks pretty good. So again, there's a little pop. Like I said, the African penguin's still a work in progress. But yeah, it looks rather good, and you can spam them everywhere and stuff. Again, I do want to eventually make it so that we have a flying version where it uses the East Asian wheel prop, as well as a couple of other things so that you don't have to always have this pose, because it looks kind of weird if it's just everyone has their wings upward and stuff. But eventually that should be good. This is also one of my testing scenes, so you can see all the unicorns and stuff. Leaf has to fix this mod. There's a lot of issues I see, like with the horns and stuff deforming in on themselves. But with that being said, let's kind of swap back over right now. We'll do the, here we go, infinite loop there. But we can actually check out the thing that we're working on today, which is the Jambu Fruit Dove. Hello, Genevieve. I did get your request, so I will be working on the Safaka for you, because I do know you did ask for that. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to, I guess I'll use the ring-tailed lemur. I was thinking of maybe using the proboscis monkey just because it would maybe animate better. It's kind of iffy, because the issue is a Safaka is just such a weird looking thing. When will Mystic be back? That's actually a good question. So now that I have the African penguin working, it should be very, very soon. And yeah, I do know there is a lot of lag, so I apologize about that. YouTube is not doing well today. So I do apologize. What's the bird in the thumbnail? So the bird in the thumbnail is the Bali Mina, and that is going to be, if we have enough time, the next bird that we work on. There's Leaf. There you go. So Leaf is here in the chat. I don't know if he wants to join the call. It's too late. Just got out of work. Yeah, don't worry about it, dude. But yeah, so today we are working on, like I said, the Jambu Fruit Dove, and then once I get that all squared away, we will probably move on to the Bali Mina, and then yeah, that should be good. So, like I said, so the mistake that I made with the Kookaburra is I had it so that the wings were naturally outstretched to begin with, and as a prop mod, most people aren't going to want that. So we're going to want, for the Jambu Fruit Dove, it to basically have its wings already, you know, kind of in on themselves already. So I've taken that into consideration. I've already kind of positioned it so that it's already got its wings properly formatted the way it should be. And then from there, we will just manipulate it to look better. Obviously, for the Jambu Fruit Dove, 99% of the model is done right now. I'm going to obviously add some like feather texture and stuff to it. But for the most part, like a Jambu Fruit Dove is very basic. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate you very much. Love you. And yeah, so there you go. Hello, mate. Yes, sir. What's up, Adam Up? How you doing today? So today we are working on this little guy, the Jambu Fruit Dove. And then, like I said, I did have a poll, so we had all of the other birds that we're going to be working on. We should be working on the tawny frogmouth at some point, the Bali Mina, and there was one other kind of bird. I forget, the Guerra, I think. But that'll be a thing. And these are all kind of designed for two reasons. One was Beyond Drew TV, who questionable. I don't know if someone is double streaming right now. I don't know if he is streaming at this current moment or not. But he was working on a birdhouse, and so he was like, "Hey Nick, I need some bird mods if you wanna work on them." And I agreed, so long as they were ones that I could put into Roger Williams. So these are all of the birds that are basically in Roger Williams in the current version of the zoo. Already as drac props right now, but if I was going to have the eagles be a custom prop, I might as well make it. Which, with that being said, also means that at some point, maybe next week or something, I might take a break from the bird stream next stream to do something else, but definitely the one after that or something, if we get back to it. I will be working, of course, on the Wrinkled Hornbill, which is one of my favorite birds. It's kind of really cool looking. It's like a weird dinosaur type weird bird. So I do want to do this one. It has a really cool beak and stuff, and so I definitely wanted to get that going. If you want to scoop me into a call, go. I mean, I can try. Give me a sec. Hold on. We'll call you real quick. Start voice call. So, what if Leaf picks up? He can join today's stream. And then we should be good. Who's also messaging me? I took the landscape, blah, blah, blah. Oh, a thing that I want to show off at some point is the collaborative zoo that I've been working on with my Discord, which is the Congo Zoo. So currently it's been bouncing around from different people, but I definitely wanted to show it off on a stream at some point. Just because it's finally getting somewhere, so that should be good. Yeah, he is streaming right now. Yeah, I figured as much. So that would definitely be a thing. Leaf didn't pick up. How dare he? I'll try again. I know he's on Do Not Disturb, so that could be the issue, is he technically doesn't even see if I'm calling him, but we'll see if he notices this one. And then if not, I'll just have him like call me, basically. What am I doing? Jambu Fruit Dove. That's what I'm doing. Because I'm trying to figure out like what it is. Because here's the issue: is I need to figure out how I want to have my live stream pulled up. Thank you, Andy. Thank you for the $1 donation. As always, you were my #1 simp. Thank you. Oh, there you are, Leaf. How you doing?
Yeah, what's up?
Pretty. I mean, good. I'm just working on the Fruit Dove. How was work?
Oh yeah. Oh, it was a pain, but
Yeah.
it's fine. I did a little bit of building while I was listening on a conference, so that's good. And right now, I'm working on your little African penguin.
There we go. Thank you very much. So yeah, this is going to be Penguin Week here in the modding community. We have your chin strap you just released. We have, I believe, is it Level Wolf who's working on the Emperor? I forget.
I don't know. I'll check.
Someone's working on the Emperor penguin. I saw that. It was looking really good too. So, and then obviously I have my African penguin. Rizzo, I believe, is working on his Gen 2 penguin. Like, a lot of penguins. God. So,
Giorno Pizza.
Oh, Giorno Pizza's working
up,
on.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So, there you go.
Lots of good new modders in the community too.
Yeah, I know. It was looking good too, from what I saw. And then obviously, if NDP wants to do the Rock Hopper, he's also free to do that once his Mammoth is out.
Oh yes. But yeah, Jambu Fruit Dove.
Yeah, I know, it's tough because it's such a boring bird. Like, that's like the best way to describe it, going on with it.
Like, it's not really special, but like it looks beautiful. Like,
oh yeah, like well, that's the thing, is like the real key to this one's gonna be the coloring. So I definitely, so that's why I wanted to start the model earlier so that I could get to texturing it on stream, because otherwise it was gonna be kind of ugly. And so yeah, like, because then it just looks like any other pigeon or something.
I mean, you could pretty much retexture it into a pigeon
50
once
ways.
you finish
Yeah,
it.
exactly. You're definitely not wrong about that. I didn't realize that for the longest time, that a dove is literally just a pigeon. Like I always thought it was a different type of bird. I didn't realize it was literally just any type of white pigeon.
They're literally just like clean pigeons, and that's it.
Yep. Alright, so let's see. Hold on. BCB. It's the only issue, too, I have with, like, streams like this is, like, do I need a third monitor at this point? Like, because normally I wouldn't. I used to always, like, make fun of people if they're like, oh, yeah, I need, like, 10 monitors. And now I'm kind of seeing it, because usually when I work, I would have, like, my reference image on one, and then my, and like what I'm working on the other. But then now I also have this other thing where like now I have to have the chat to see what everyone's up to. So like yeah, like there's definitely like a whole thing. I'm new here. Will you remake the Red River Hog and the Capybara? I will. I actually did start the Capybara a while ago. I think Leaf was there for that. We had some issues with the reindeer rig. It was causing it so that the Capybara had antlers.
Yeah, do you just want to port that over to like the tapir or something? Because that might be even easier.
I might do that, yeah, because it's weird because the other idea I had at this point was if we can take the Zoo Tycoon 3 models and try to get those in, because I know a lot of people wanted like the what's it called, the Capybara from that game, and the Black Rhino in that game looks really good. Far better than either the mod that I made or Jesse made, frankly. Like,
yes, sir.
You know, he did a good job. I did a fine job, but like, we need, you know.
And like, they're already like official Frontier animals.
Yeah,
too,
exactly.
so
So like, they already kind of matched
beautiful.
the art style and stuff. So like, that was kind of my logic, definitely. So let's see. Hold on.
Oh yeah, they look so good in that. Oh my god.
Well, in Zoo Tycoon, yeah. Like that game had a lot of issues, but it had some good-looking animals. Not all. Like a lot of them also looked like garbage, but they actually did have. Like
they couldn't get a Binturong right back then.
Because in my opinion, the elephants in that game look way better than Planet Zoo, like by a long shot. The giraffes look, they're a little weird. And then, yeah, like there's just some good things, some bad things, but...
I still love how they have, like, 7 different kinds of jaguars. I'm just looking through the list right now.
Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's... Like, that's the biggest issue with it. It has nothing to do with, like, oh, well, like, the gameplay or whatever. Like, no, they just had a really bad roster. And that's why, like, I love when people try to defend the, like, oh, well, Frontier wouldn't do that. We're not going to miss out on this. And it's like, well, they made the other game, and they did. Like, you can never really be sure, because as much as a lot of people are quick to forgive because of how good Planet Zoo is relative, it is still a thing where it's like, yep, but they did do Connectimals and they did do Zoo Tycoon Xbox. So
exactly,
you know, I think they did a good job with Planet Coaster. I think they did a good job with Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Actually, they did a great job with Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I still think it was probably, like, if you were to, like, say what's the best Frontier game, I'd still probably say Roller Coaster Tycoon 3.
Dude, it was like, honestly, when it first came out, I was like, oh, the graphics kind of like, they're not that good. But seeing today, they've aged quite a bit, and that's something I, like, always kind of notice nowadays.
Yeah. Because I really do like RTC, like, 3. I apparently, like, it within the Roller Coaster Tycoon community, it's, like, apparently, like, a bastard child. But it was definitely the one that, like, I got into. So I was like, oh, I don't know. I mean, you got a water park expansion, you got a zoo expansion. What else do you want? You know, like, it's better than like 50 pack expansions that had nothing. Like,
because they already included like half of the themes from the get-go.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, I mean, you know, like the water park expansion felt like an expansion. The animal expansion felt like an expansion. I just can't say the same about animal packs or coaster packs and stuff. Even to some extent, like, even JWE, I think the only one that really felt like, damn, this is a worthy DLC was Return to Jurassic Park. Just because it had, you know, some, like, they had to change some fundamental things about the game to, like, make it unique and stuff. The other DLCs are not very good in that game.
They got voice acting though, so that was kind of fun.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. Like if there's one thing that what is it, JWE had on its side, it was the fact that it had a very strong, recognizable brand. If it didn't have that, that game would have done horribly. But paleo nerds, we always talk about them. They love everything. So let's see.
I will say, as much as like we do shit on JWE, it was one of the first PC games I've ever played once I got my new rig, and I still hold it in like high regard for that. It still has like,
I still don't even want to judge it because I technically haven't played it. Like, to this day, you know, I've watched a bunch of I used to like watch Best in Slot and stuff and Gaming Beaver before anything. Because before Planet Zoo, I was a lurker of the entire community. I sat and wait for many years watching Koali, the original Koali Park. I watched, obviously back in the day, like old S-Dan videos or something, or back when Geekism was a big thing.
Damn, you were an oldie.
Yeah, and then obviously Best in Slot in the game. It was funny because like at the time, those two communities were things I watched separately. But like eventually, like obviously, Planet Zoo was the hybrid of those two communities. Like they were pretty separated, like on their own islands for the longest time. But yeah, then obviously Planet Zoo came, and then everyone was like, "Oh, haha, we have to kind of."
How like that all came to be too, because like I don't know, it's just two completely separate communities, and you start to like see the overlap between them. I don't know. It's
cool.
And
that was what was always funny to me is like. And I always give Thrive credit. I'm like, you're the only one that started a channel from Planet Zoo. Like, I'm obviously now we have a ton. Like, obviously I did, and like Even and Poison. There's Poison Blade. Well, he did. Coaster, Planet Coaster back in the day. But yeah, so like we all like have our stuff, but the people that came from nothing and like built channels off Planet Zoo, I am interested in that because like I said, this weird game of YouTube that we all play is interesting because
you're telling me.
Well, because I've seen because I used to hate that. I remember early into the game's development, I was like, God, why like all these people that clearly don't care about zoos are playing our game, and like there's like kind of like a level of elitism I had where I'm like, oh God, like can't like learn about animals. They'll be like, what's a papa monkey, and it's like proboscis, or like stuff like that. And to this day, people don't know how to pronounce proboscis monkey. I got like
we're looking at you, Drew.
Oh, Drew, yeah. What does Drew say? This is like
oh God, I try and like black it out
or something. I don't even know. Like I said, I mean, there was nothing cringier, and I love all three of them, than the Take-Two podcast with Drew, S-Dan, and Savannah saying Bronchosaurus 20 times.
Oh my
I was like, God. I don't even like dinosaurs, but even I'm like, it's not a thing. What are you doing? What's up, Basic Builder? How you doing? We're working on birds. All the Terra Nova people. We got Poison Blade, Basic Builder, me, you. Is Bold here today?
By the way, if you guys haven't watched the newest Terra Nova video, go check it out on Poison Blade's channel. It was sick.
Yeah. Who's doing it? It's Basic Builder doing it next, right?
I think so.
I think so.
You can go check right now.
I believe he's up next. But yeah. So anyone, I have a playlist in my on my YouTube account. If you go there, you can watch all the Terra Nova episodes. It'll link you to all the respective creators and stuff because we're bouncing between channels. But yeah, so that should be fun. But you can see some of my expert commentary. It's very interesting. Built mine from Planet Zoo. Yeah, it's true. Adam Up, yeah, started from Planet Zoo. That's fair. I was like, he definitely, and I still like all of his builds. He's definitely good.
I'm seeing Adam Up come up like a lot. I even saw him in my DMs. I'll get back to you
in my DMs. It was in my DMs.
Oh yes.
Yeah, like, cause I've known, like, him and I were like neck and neck for one of the very first Planet Zoo Discord competitions. Like, cause for the Halloween build last year. God, it's been a year already, Jesus. But yeah, so last Halloween we had the competition or whatever, and then him and I were like neck and neck. But in both YouTube, I like that. Weirdly enough, that I was like, he was around the same subscribers as me at that time, and then obviously modding kicked in, and then now everyone fucking came in. Everyone's like, birds, fish, what are you doing? Everyone loves. Because I love talking to Paulsley, the lady, Rudy, Drew, etc. Who like I always looked up to from like watching them for all these years. And then, like, I love, like, the contrast between early into my YouTube career, they were like giving me like, this is how you gain an audience, you do X, Y, and Z. And then now they're like, yeah, apparently we're doing it all wrong. We've been stagnant for a while. You're doing whatever, you're doing it right. Whatever you're doing, you're doing it right. Continue to do what you're doing.
Modding's the way to go.
Yeah, modding's the way to, and like I said, and apparently rant videos. you go on a Planet Zoo rant, people love it.
I got one of my first haters in my comments
Dude,
today actually.
I'm so proud of you.
I don't know if you I know. I don't know if you saw the video, but it's basically
I did. I just read the the thing and I'm like, this is amazing already. Cuz like that seems like a video I would make. I mean, and I'm like, yeah, people are going to love that. They eat that shit up. As much if you can just be like, by the way, love you Frontier XOXO, appreciate you. But you're doing this wrong. If you can make the people loved, because you'll get both. You'll get both sides. You'll get, yeah, you're right. You stick it to them, and then you get the other side, which are gonna avidly defend them, no matter what. Like, you know, if they do, because again, I think we all can agree, and we were kind of talking about it on, was it Drew's chat not too long ago. Objectively, Frontier has made mistakes. I'm not saying they're a bad company, I'm not saying they're evil, I'm not saying whatever. They've made mistakes, though. They've made bad calls objectively. As an example, what they did recently where games were corrupted due to this 1.5 update that was clearly rushed out the door, I disagree with that. That should be fixed, and people should be angry. If you're someone who lost a big project due to it being corrupted by no fault of your own, yeah, I don't. That you shouldn't be like, oh, you're just nitpicking. It's a bug. It's not a big deal. It's like, no, I'd be mad if I lost Roger Williams. I'd be naturally pissed. Like that'd be
like, even if it's a big project or small project, it doesn't really matter. That shouldn't happen in
a game. Yeah, like that you're paying for. Like, and that was always my logic. Like that is unacceptable. Like, I'm not saying they're bad. Yeah. Frontier does, like Poison Blade said, Frontier does do things right and a lot of things wrong. It's totally right. Like, you know, I have no issue calling them out if they do something wrong. Because again, I almost needed a playlist for the Binturong saga. Because I had like 6 videos on the Binturong. Oh my god. When I was just every day coming in and I'm like, oh look, here's the new thing on the Binturong. Oh look, now we're getting it redone. Oh look, here it is. It's already redone. I don't know if that's... And then like, here's the comparison video and stuff. Yeah, so like, it's definitely a thing. What's up, Nick? Is it Barracuda time? Ooh, Barracuda, I wouldn't mind doing. Barracuda's kind of a cool thing, actually. Let me see if I can get a Feather Alpha again, though. Because I think we're basically already done with the Jamaican Fruit Dove. And
yeah, it's kind of easy.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, I mean, yep, it's a fruit dove. It's a dove.
Dude, Barracudas are badass.
Barracudas, I missed them because Mystic used to have them.
I remember that.
Yeah, they used to have, and they put them in the it used to be Barracudas and moray eels. If you remember that, they had like 20 moray eels in like little.
Why not?
I mean. I'll leave Julie and they can go off and we can...
Oh, perfect. We'll have a little bro date.
Leaf said he's going to the zoo with his girlfriend on Saturday, and then he said he was going to take pictures of all the signs and stuff. I'm like, okay, I can leave Julie with her, and then we can go off and take pictures of all the signs.
Oh my god.
Oh. It's always so weird too. Like whenever I have to like tell people, it's like, oh yeah, I visit this guy. Like, you know, this guy, he lives in Providence or whatever, and like from Planet Zoo, and they're like, the hell? How the hell did? Because it is the weirdest thing. Like we're such a small state that like when you what? Yeah, we are very tiny. You can throw a baseball over Rhode Island and it lands in Connecticut.
And it's already such like a small online community too, which is
yeah, exactly. Funnier. That's what's crazy. Is like the Planet Zoo community objectively is probably like what, maybe I'm gonna say active community, 20,000 people.
Yeah.
I'd say that's a, because even though like you could look at like, well, Best in Slot has all this subscribers or like the lady whatever. No, those are kind of outliers because a lot of those are Planet Coaster people or JWE people or just general like they subscribe and then haven't watched videos in years or something.
Yes.
So active Planet Zoo, I like to go like Stan's numbers are pretty solid. Like if you look at like he's around like 15,000. Same thing with like Paulsley's at I think 30 something. So if we say like roughly 20,000 people, yeah. So the odds that we have two of the probably, I mean, content creator wise is what like maybe only a few dozen of us, like literally like I think actual like Planet Zoo YouTubers, we probably realistically only have like 2 dozen, I'd say.
Yes. Like at least, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
I mean, well, at least
you search up the name and then.
Yeah.
You can find them.
Oh, this is kind of cool. I actually really like this alpha I got. As you can see, it adds just very subtle detail to like almost feathers.
Ooh.
It's very pixelated right now, but like if I up the detail level a little bit, I can I can just kind of draw in feathers really quickly.
Very nice. I'm like so jealous that you have access to this program.
Oh,
it would help
ZBrush.
me out so much.
Yeah. I could show you how to get it.
Okay.
Off stream, I can show you how to get it because
okay.
I didn't pay for it. I actually got it for school though, for this reason though, just because ZBrush is the industry standard if you're a 3D modeler. Like Blender is like you could do this stuff in Blender for sure. It's just if you wanted to get a job at a company or whatever, they usually expect you to know Blender or ZBrush, yeah. But it is very useful. This in substance, if you want to get into like high quality mods and stuff, those are the two programs you should probably try to learn.
Yeah, I'll need to look into that. Peter, yes, these are going to be statues.
Yes. So hopefully, we tried doing a test yesterday. I was working with Jesse and stuff, and we were trying to get a working version of the Kookaburra. Wasn't working out. So I literally told NDP, I'm like, literally, buddy, if you want to give it a shot. Or even Sib. Sib has been doing a lot of magic behind the scenes too.
You're right.
Yeah, Sib came out of the woodworks, but like he was the first one to get working. So anyone who hasn't seen this yet, he got the very first exhibit animal new species in the game. I think it's not totally out yet or anything, but he did get it working.
Yeah.
So. He proved the thing that we've been saying all along, that hypothetically, yes, we could do exhibit animals and rides and stuff. Like I said, I was trying to do I was trying to get this yesterday, the Kookaburra. It didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what I did. I messed up a lot of stuff. But yeah, C's Poison Blade, thank you for dropping by. It's probably late for him anyway.
That crazy squirrel.
But yeah, will they be able to fly? I mean, I could make them fly if I attach it to a wheel prop. Like, I could do that at any point. I did it for the macaw mod I did a while ago, which I have to update, actually.
I mean, it looks good. I mean, they don't flap or anything, but who cares?
Yeah.
My immersion.
My immersion. You're ruining my immersion, Nick.
Oh my god.
How dare you? Penguins, open their mouths. Like, here's an African penguin. Like, you're definitely... Because I really do challenge someone to make a good-looking African penguin without using a custom model. Because you actually did a good job with the chin strap, and Rizzo did a good job with the Gen 2.
Mm-hmm.
Other penguins, though, after that, good luck. I think you can maybe realistically do an Adelie as well. Like an Adelie could probably be done, and then obviously the Emperor Penguin we all kind of knew about. That was kind of a given.
I'm surprised it took them that long to make.
I was gonna. I for the longest time I think this is done, by the way.
Hell yeah.
For the longest time, this was a thing that I was saying would be, it was for my Lion Rider Pride members. I had events and stuff from Drew's stream. But
yeah, you were quick to cover those too.
Yeah, because I wasn't even gonna do the video that I posted today, originally. But then I saw that a lot of them were calling us out. Like they were saying, like, "Oh, Lion Rider and Leaf were talking about it on his stream or whatever." And it's like, okay, well, I guess we're covering these.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, it was funny because like one of them literally like took our exact. I don't know if you saw the video, but they literally took our exact fake North America pack we set on stream on Tuesday.
Yes, I saw.
Yeah, like, and I was
that
like,
is
"Are
amazing."
you kidding me?" But what's also funny, because I was briefly reading the comments, and I probably shouldn't be doing that because a lot of people say that's like the worst thing you could do as a YouTuber. If you don't want to, like, you know, feel bad about yourself. But they were saying, like, I think they could be legit. The person said they worked at Frontier, so we have to trust them. Like, but they were dead serious. Like, yeah, it's like, well, I mean, anyone could say they work at Frontier, you know? Like, hey guys, look, I got a job at Frontier. Here's the insider information. Now someone's gonna quote this. So we're gonna get another 4chan post. They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, Lion Rider."
Let's make one right now. Let's make one.
Lion Rider said he started working at Frontier. We have the next lead. We're getting the Malagasy pack. It's gonna have 10 types of lemur, a fusa, and a radiated tortoise. We're getting it. It's confirmed. What's the cheat code for the camera? Tegid Cam.
Yeah.
If you wanted the first person, I assume that's what they mean by camera mode. He duct taped the penguin's mouth shut, essentially, making that post right now. Yeah, there you go, Adam. Because literally, someone on the what's it called? Planet Zoo modding server came clean. The person who actually said the European and North America DLC, they came clean. They said they were on the Planet Zoo Discord. They saw my video and they said this is how easy it is to like seem credible. Is all you have to do is be like, no, the other one was fake. This one's real.
Hi, Basic. How's Mars going?
How's Mars? Yeah, I don't even know what Basic's been working on. I know he gave his little teaser and stuff, but.
When I finally get the product, I'm just gonna stream in the chat. I'm just gonna let all you guys just watch me.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too. Like, I was like, I kind of like, I know Silver Fox is kind of like, I don't want you to post about it, anything. These are exclusive things. But like, yeah, I wish I could just like build on stream, and then people could like kind of like, because I don't know about you, like I don't have any crazy great ideas for
I mean, I looked out. I got the tropical dome, so I'm like
there you go.
Ready to go.
Can you do a tropical dome? Yeah, like for me, I don't know what I'd be working on. I want to do something sci-fi though. I if possible, I hope I don't get like, you know, like, oh Nick, your job is to work on the landfill on Mars. And then it's like, oh, yay. No, I don't know. Whatever I do, I'd probably like have fun with it regardless. But I'm definitely trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out what it is that like would be fun to do. And I mean, I'm gonna definitely bounce off like, because obviously whatever you get done is probably gonna base it around like what I do next afterward.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do the tropical dome, I might have to do like another dome or something that would be related or something. But who knows?
Oh yeah. I saw who said it. Thessian said, what would be the hardest animal for you to mod?
Ooh, good question. It's one, okay, realistically, there are two mods, and I'm gonna flip over because we have to retopologize. Yay! It actually shouldn't be that bad, so give me a quick sec while I flip back to default. There we go. I had this. Let me know if you can see it. There we go. So this is going to be retopology. But let me just reformat everything. I need to like get like nice transitions like Drew and stuff, like where it's like, oh yeah, look, we're going on a field trip, and then it like
Oh my
fades
God.
in or something.
Like a field trip transition with like a school bus.
I really need. I need like what I did for the PK hype train across the screen. But yeah, what was the quote? Oh yeah, what's the hardest mod I've ever or like would have to make? Realistically, it'd be one of the two mods that I've already made, and that's either the California sea lion or the gibbon. The gibbon is definitely the number one. Like, I had an easier time making a realistic looking T-Rex in Planet Zoo or a realistic looking whale in Planet Zoo than I did making a gibbon, because gibbons are just such a unique animal that like just slapping a thing on a bonobo just doesn't do it justice. So it just didn't look good, and it wasn't really like my fault or anything. It was just, you know, obviously that's the situation.
It's all the limitations within the game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I haven't like. I really want an armadillo, that I haven't even touched it yet because I know it.
Ooh, yeah. Actually, I might say that instead, because I've at least done a. Because I will say that I have at least finished a bonobo, even if it wasn't good. African crested porcupine.
Whoa.
Porcupines would be the hardest. The reason I didn't even like it is to this day, you know, the only clickbait I've ever done on my channel. I normally don't clickbait. That Roger Williams episode I clickbait. I didn't actually make that model of the porcupine, just because realistically I knew I couldn't. It would just be too difficult, and that's why I love. There was some new modders and stuff that were like, just starting out, like, you know, oh, I want to get into modding, whatever. And one of the things they mentioned early on is like, oh, I want to make a porcupine, and I'm like, no, you don't. The porcupine is the hardest animal to probably do. It could be done. It's not impossible by any means. It would just be such a high degree of difficulty that, yeah, because you're talking about waiting. The only person I think who's crazy enough to do it is NDP, because he would find some weird fur shader technique or something, like to like do the quills.
I mean, yeah, you could do the quills with like the eyelash technique, but it's like a matter of finding an animal with.
Fun fact: that's what Zoo Tycoon Xbox did.
Oh damn!
We actually looked it up. The prehensile tail porcupine. It's the weirdest thing though, because it only renders it behind everything. So like as the tail moves, the quills will clip into the tail and stuff. It's super weird.
Oh.
But yeah, that was a thing that we did find.
Quick question while I have you here.
Sure.
Are you going to do both separate male and female visuals for the African penguin, or should I just have it all?
You could actually probably just have it do the female visuals. Cool. So if you want to do that, that'd be cool.
Ever since I discovered that, I'm like, why have I wasted
yeah, it's like,
my
why
time?
bother? Yeah, especially like when it's like, why bother? You know, for some animals, it's like, okay, well, they have sexual dimorphism, makes sense. Others, though, it's like, what the hell am I doing? Why do I care? You know, just why do I bother?
That's why I love the penguins now, because it's like cutting that part of the work in half.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Let's see. I'm just wondering, like, how optimized I want to make this model.
What do you mean optimized? For all of our non-Blender.
Oh yeah, like I want to see how low poly I want to realistically make. So right now, like obviously, like this little area that I'm doing, like it added a loop cut to like the center, which definitely doesn't need to be there. I am wondering actually if it would have been easier just doing. It might be.
What are you thinking?
I could do quad draw. It might be quicker. I don't know. Than manually going in and trying to optimize it. I could also run a decimation modifier on it real quick, see if that does anything. Because decimation essentially also is a quick and dirty way of, you know, doing it. But I'd have to see. So for now, I'm just gonna do this though. What do we have? So if you could pick only one animal we don't have in the game that you'd want to... Yeah, it'd probably be the white-cheeked gibbon. I'm not gonna lie.
Agreed.
Or... Ooh, because it's tough. California sea... Like, I really love sea lions. It's tough, because part of me, like, as much as I love gibbons, I'm also like, I could live without them. I don't know if I... Like, I could live without sea lions and just be a really depressing zoo game. Specifically because the other thing is, like I said, I have, you know, Mystic and stuff, and I'd love it if that eventually had realistic sea lions.
It'd be perfect. I mean, I don't know, they're such like a aquarium staple, like maybe even zoo, but...
Yeah, exactly. Jesse will promoting it and stuff. I may or may not be trying to get African elephants into Prehistoric Kingdom. And if we get the Smilodon in, I'll probably try to add in big cats of some kind. Probably like your basic ones, lion, tiger, etc.
I wanted to do birds with like the exhibit animals.
That's possible. Like,
yeah.
Because the only issue is, like, I'm just not a big paleo guy, and I feel like PK is going to have so many normal, like, confirmed extinct dinosaurs that... Why do I care? Like, you know, why would I waste my time, essentially, when someone else who cares far more about Pachy whatever, Tarbosaurus, and, you know, all these, like, random dinosaurs I haven't even heard of. Because I wasn't a J-Pod person or anything, so...
I mean, I tried to get into it as a kid. I was like, ooh, let me, like, download it and see, like, how it is. It wasn't anything special for me.
Ooh, that's heresy. Jesse will, like, ban you for saying that.
Oh, God, I hope he doesn't.
Ooh, don't do that, sir. Don't.
No, is stream freezing?
Is that really good?
It says few people.
I hate YouTube.
Silly YouTube.
Because I don't want it to. It's just, it always does this stuff. It's really obnoxious.
At least it's not the purple platform.
The purple platform? What's that?
The other streaming service.
Oh, no, yeah, catching your drift. I was like, what are you talking about?
Because I think some, like, YouTube algorithms, like, will notice you saying it, he who shall not be named, and they'll, like, punish you for it, so, I don't know.
Yeah, I forget about, yeah. Because that was the thing, I had a lot of people, like, telling me, like, all 3 people that used to watch me on the other platform, they used to explicitly tell me, like, you know, oh, you should start double streaming. Like, if you're gonna do it on YouTube, double stream. And I guess, like, yeah, like, if YouTube finds out about that, they get angry. They'll, like, shut you down on everything.
That's poopy.
Which is a shame, because, like I said, YouTube's been good to me. You know, I actually do enjoy streaming here. I get, you know, a decent amount of views. I get a solid fan base, etc. And it is nice that you know, if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, you watch my videos anyway. Hey, by the way, he's live on, you know, he's live on stream right now. So that is
that bell icon.
You turn on notifications whenever I'm live, you know. Julie literally, like, she was like, I wouldn't break up with you for any reason, except if you become one of those whiny YouTubers that, like, needs to pander and be like, 70% of you aren't subscribed to my channel, so, you know.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
I pulled a little bit of that in the recording today, but I didn't even
like, well, because from what I've found, apparently you're not supposed to do that either, because if you the bigger the unsubscription rate is, like, if it says 90% of people who watch your videos aren't subscribed, that's a good thing, because that means that the algorithm is sharing your videos everywhere.
Ooh.
If you had, like,
I never thought of that.
Yeah, that's because otherwise, if it said, you know, 10% of people who watch your videos aren't subscribed, that means that 90% of your audience is just people who, you're not growing at that point. You're just, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just 90% of your audience already watches your videos, so why do you care?
This is true.
So if you were content never growing your channel, it's one thing, but obviously for most people that's not ideal. You would constantly want to have a much wider reach eventually. So, but yeah, that is
Well,
just...
modding does that. And it seems like modding already is like accomplishing that. I love to see it.
I'm doing what I said I was gonna do, by the way. I'm just gonna do quad draw. It'll be faster.
Hell yeah.
This is what I did professionally.
Carolo, we are currently making the Jambu Fruit Dove. Well, I'm not. I'm just chilling here with Nick.
Out.
He's doing
He's
the
helping
dirty
me
work.
with my penguin right now. So
yeah, so you guys might be able to get a African penguin if he uploads it tonight.
Yeah, I'll try to get. Because the other issue, I do have to make the baby. So.
Oh, that's
Which
true.
baby African penguins look like adults, though, right? They look like adults. They're just like different color, right? They're like a grayish, I think.
Let me see.
At least from the ones I remember at Mystic, they're not really anything crazy.
I mean, it's the same body shape. They're just a lot more fluffy. So if you just play around with the fur shader, you should be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
But yeah, same head shape, same like whole body shape. So it's perfect.
Yeah, so then I'm not that worried.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
I'm doing the animal FDB right now, so we're like almost in the clear.
We're almost in the clear.
Yep.
That was my issue yesterday, is like, I'm like, God damn it, game crashed. Great. Because yeah, literally if you just do that basic stuff, if you just give me like the, you know, even if you don't want to do the locks, I'll take care of those and stuff. We could maybe like maybe after this, if you get enough of it done, we could just do it all on stream together. But
I'm down.
Yes,
oh, Foxy! Nice to see you here.
I actually have to upload my donkey as well. I know you did that for me. I haven't uploaded it yet. I have a lot of stuff
I have an
to
exclusive mod.
I have a lot of stuff that like I need to do because Monsieur whatever their name is,
Monsieur Millie?
Yeah, our French our local French translator. They mentioned that like my Tamarin has like I forgot to add the locks for the other languages.
Oh,
so like it shows up blank for everyone else. So that's just a thing where like, okay, I have to put out a patch for that. And I acknowledged I needed to, I just didn't do it yet.
I'm probably gonna like do all my translations like this weekend.
Yeah,
it seems like the best course
like
of action.
I appreciate how on top of the, like stuff the translation community has been. It's just like God, I you know, like when you have so many mods, you're like I appreciate it, but like, you know, I wish there was like some sort of auto patch feature. Well, like I wish it was a situation where like I could have it be someone else's problem. If that makes any sense. Or...
Yeah, like, well, even if we had Vortex, and like, I know I saw the Reddit post a while ago, I'll like probably shoot the guy a message and like check on how that is, but like, that'd be the perfect thing to have.
Yeah, because it's just, it'd be nice if like, yeah, like the translators could just automatically be like, hey, by the way. And I don't, like, is there a way to do, I know you can, like, assign an author or whatever, but, like, can you, like, make it so that, like, they can also have access to, like, your patches and stuff? I actually don't know.
I don't know.
Cause,
yeah, I haven't really played around with that.
Yeah, because to some extent, I kind of wish that was a thing, so that, like, some people who want them can, or who want to update, pretty much mods I'm never going to touch again, could do it. Same thing, like, as an example, I know now it doesn't really matter because we made all of Pure Winter's mods into replacements, of course, but I know Smiling Potato always used to update them and stuff. It would have been nice if it was a way of, you know...
How have we not collabed with Smiling Potato yet?
That's a good question. I believe it's a he. But they are literally a member on my YouTube, so they watch my videos. So if you want to collab, you use my mods anyway. Let me know.
That's too funny. Because, like, how many of you in chat actually watch the Smiling Potato?
I need to know this.
Who's giving him the views?
Who is giving him the views? Because you check his social blade. Dude's making anywhere from 50,000 on the low end to $500,000 a month on those animal running videos. Which is why I also find it funny. Like, oh yeah, thank you for subscribing $1 a month to my YouTube.
Oh my god.
But like, I just find that funny. Like, that it's like, who is watching them? Who is like, you know, because to have that much money, he has the view, which I know he has the views. You look at every video, it's like 100,000 views, whatever, easily, if not 200,000 and stuff in some of the older videos cases. But you know, we've all seen that. But like, who is like actively like intentively watching the Meckaroo versus the red kangaroo in a race?
Besides us.
Well, I mean, like, even that, I don't watch it. I just, like, kind of skim, and I'm like...
you don't want to know who wins?
Yeah, who wins, even though they have the exact same files, and I know because I made the mod. Like... Which, spoiler alert, anyone who watches those videos and, like, actually genuinely thinks there's gonna be a difference in the speed of whatever animal, like... You can't change the animal speeds in-game. So the only animals that are going to have a different speed are going to be your tortoises, penguins, and cheetahs. If it's not one of those three animals, they all have the exact same speed. So I just find how my favorite are the latest ones with the yellow animal category. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, but yeah, it's doing it. It's, you know, you gotta get that bread like, somehow.
I'm sure it's little kids too.
Yeah, and I wonder, like, is it
big bright colors?
Is it like recommended on YouTube Kids? I don't even know. Like that's what, like, I have no idea. But yeah, it's like,
we gotta solve this mystery.
We do, because I'm curious. Because whatever he is doing, we need to be doing. Because forget about, oh, you know, Palsley says do tutorials, Drew says do expand your games, Rudy says do time lapses. No, don't listen to any of them. Make animal running videos. It's apparently the key, because that's what apparently everyone likes. He has, like, I think more subscribers than even Rudy, right? And then obviously, clearly the amount of views that, like, anyone would die for, so.
Oh my god. How
and
are we
I wonder,
all doing
like,
in the chat?
I'm waiting for, like, if he's gonna expand into PK, though. One of his videos has 3 million views. Yeah, it's crazy. Exactly, Adam Up. It's like, you know, like, we do our time lapses and stuff, and we try to, like, you know, like, try to make as high of quality content as we put it wrong. You just need I mean, he is doing the thing that I always say, use mods, that you know. Oh yeah. So he's using mods, so he's doing that right. But then
doing that for a while.
Yeah, because I just don't know. Like, maybe that just is a thing, and no one's picking up on it. Though I've also talked to Drew and Estate, and they said you have to, you know, realistically stoop to that level. like, are you willing to go down that rabbit hole? And part of me is like, I don't know, maybe.
I wake up every morning and I'm like, is today the day I'm gonna make a running video?
And like, the other thing I'm wondering is, like, would they do well on other people's channels? If I just started, because I'd have exclusivity. I make the mods, right? So if I did African penguin running video before it's even released to the public, no one has access to it. So I would have the monopoly over African penguin running videos. But would they do well on my channel? I don't know. I doubt it. And, like, that's kind of what's interesting to me. Because he's
probably gonna make a penguin running video now that I'm, like, going through
oh yeah, 100%. All the penguins that we're planning, he is making a penguin running video. Maybe we should do it, though, first. We should try to get in on that. We just do we copy the exact, like, thumbnail format and stuff. This is what I was saying. Like, it's way quicker to just do this. Retopology-wise. But yeah, maybe that's the key. We do a chin strap category, and African penguin, and king penguin, emperor penguin, killer penguin, Adelie, and Gen 2, and then there we go. Penguin running video.
It's unbelievable. Also, main is done.
Nice,
So we are
there we
one
go.
step closer.
All right, so like I said, I mean, we're almost at the texturing process.
Hell yeah.
On my end, at least. So we're doing good today. Very productive stream. Also,
I meant to like work on my Somali wild ass earlier for J2, but I did not get to that.
Oh, by the way, I did forget, because Silver Fox mentioned, I hope you've been hyping up Terra Nova. You actually missed it. We had Poison Blade and Basic Builder here earlier. We were all hyping it up.
Damn.
Give me a sec. Let me just sew all of this together.
Yeah, Brad says they're kid-friendly and, like, uncontroversial.
Makes
which,
sense.
I mean,
like, makes sense. I think
maybe not uncontroversial within the modding community, but that's another story.
Yeah, but, like, you know what? I understand it. Like, I respect it to some extent where I'm like, okay, I understand if it's kid-friendly content, you know, the algorithm likes it, goes to the kids, makes sense. Totally understand. But actually what that means is, that would actually make me feel a little better. If it's kid-friendly, I don't think he can monetize it. If he
Can you not monetize kid-friendly?
No.
Damn.
That was a big thing. That was the reason. Which, that makes me feel a little more comfortable. Because, like, part of me was like, God, like, even on, like, I know even on the low end, 50,000 a month? That's a year, like, that's a year's salary for most people. Like, every month.
Arab Prussian.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
For the future of modding, for the community. Thank you. Thank you, Arab Prussian. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. But yeah, like, that's definitely, like, a thing. What am I doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing now.
I think you're doing a Jambu Fruit Dove.
I am. I'm trying to smooth it out. That's what I'm trying to do. Soften edge. That's what I was looking for. Here we go. And then now I have to do the feet. So the beak, I could probably just automatic and wrap, to be honest.
Suzanne says instead of boring running videos, we should make mod trailers off.
We were gonna do that. So Leaf and I, we're almost done with our farm pack. I have to upload the donkey, and then I think you're gonna. I mean, you did your pig. You already released it, right? You were gonna do my guinea hog, and then we were gonna debate. I mean, if we can try to do the chicken, that'd be nice. If I don't know if that'll be doable.
I haven't even delved into that. I'm also doing a horse for Monsieur Marie for helping me out a lot. So we have a lot of stuff.
Trailer for that, and we were gonna like basically treat it like the Planet Zoo thing. Oh, you can monetize kid friendly. You can't monetize kid targeted. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know if he set them for kid targeted though. I'm wondering.
He probably doesn't.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't. I don't know anyone who would, because it's kind of like,
for that kind of money.
Well, because it's really hard to be like, what is the point? Like of like if you want to make videos for kids, that's that's your thing. But if the goal is to grow your channel, make money, make YouTube a living, it makes no sense to be like, hi, I don't want to make money, and I want to only target kids. That like I don't know why anyone would do that. Unless you're someone who, unless it's like an unavoidable thing. Like if you're a Ryan's Toy Reviews, if it's like, sorry, I like I can't realistically, expect, them to not obviously see that this is targeted towards kids or something. That's a whole other thing. That kid, like, I remember when I worked at Target, that kid, I don't know. I think it's so weird. When we grew up, you had cartoon characters that were like, what you get posters and kids' mugs and stuff off of. You go into Target now, it's JoJo Siwa, Ryan's Toy Reviews, Coco Melon, Jake Paul, and it's like, these are like real people. Like, that's so weird to me.
Yeah. I will defend JoJo, because she's doing her thing, but all the others
she's doing her thing,
just...
but it's also kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
okay, like, as an example, there was, like, a Nicktoons racing game recently, and JoJo Siwa was, like, the mascot of it.
You're kidding me.
So instead of... Yeah, I'll pull it up. Everyone can enjoy this, because this is, like, the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
It was like Danica Patrick in, like, Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, but...
So this was the original. When we were kids, I had this game on the PlayStation. It had like Rugrats, Wild Thornberrys, Cat Dog, etc. There was a new one though. What's it called? Nickelodeon Kart Racers. So they had one game. So this is the first one. SpongeBob's on the cover, right? The new one, JoJo Siwa is on the cover. Tell me that's not the weirdest thing ever.
I'm a little behind on stream.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I probably...
It's all good.
Shared my screen. But that's so weird to me. You, like, look at the first roster for the first game had the Ninja Turtles, Hey Arnold, Rugrats, and SpongeBob. Alright. The new one, though, the new one has JoJo Siwa front and center, followed by SpongeBob and, like, all the SpongeBob characters, all the Ninja Turtle characters. I think this is from the Loudmouth. Then you have Rugrats, Danny Phantom, Avatar.
Why is Korra there?
Korra, Ren and Stimpy, etc. But it's so... She is number one. She's beaten SpongeBob as recognizability for Nickelodeon.
Oh my god.
So like I said, it's just like a weird little thing that I saw the other day. I'm like, what the hell? Like, is that just what people see? I don't even know. It's just insane to me.
I see Planet Zoo Blogger. Sorry we've been missing your questions,
sorry.
but when will we be able to download the whale shark mod?
When I turn it into a new species. I have it done. I just need it to be... I had a lot of people complaining that it didn't look enough like a whale shark in truth, so... For that reason, I changed some things, but... It is
I love seeing how, like, your process is versus mine, because you always make the models and stuff first. But
yeah.
I like...
Well, because, like, if you can't do a replacement, there's no point in doing...
Yeah.
Hey, let's build a whole new species before, you know... I can even verify whether or not this is a functional thing. That's always my logic, at least. So that's the reason I always do them first. Because in the case of a Safaka, it'd be really weird if I did the whole Safaka new species thing, and then I'm like, all right, this model looks really bad. I don't know if I can release this. Yeah. Now, obviously, in your case, you're just kind of like doing stuff that.
I choose safe ones.
Yeah, for the most part, you already have them done too. Like a lot of the chin strap might be like one of your only ones that was like kind of like, oh, this is a new model or anything. But
yep.
Most of your animals have been up until this point stuff that was already previously a replacement.
Yeah, or I never really thought about that. Damn.
Yeah. Which, I mean, in fair, that was pretty much all of us. Like, the Tamarin was the only one that I did that was... Or what did I do? The Tamarin, the Maned Wolf might be the only ones that I did that were, like, from scratch, new species or whatever. Or I guess the Shark. You could probably... Yeah, Jesse did it technically, but, you could probably consider that one, maybe. Let's see realistically how this looks. Let's just forget about this. You can't see it, but like right now I'm doing the UVs. I'm doing such a sloppy job. Like this is not a good UV.
I mean, hey, whatever gets a bird in game quicker, you know?
Yeah, I just want to get it like so that it looks fine and stuff.
I see Grant's asking about, like,
sorry, what's up?
Pre-existing Great Barracuda models. Let me take a look.
If there's one online,
I'll take a look.
If there's one online, I'd make it. Like, if someone, like, found me a Barracuda thing.
Would you make it a standalone, or would you make, well, like, animal or exhibit? Yeah. That's probably smarter.
But yeah, if someone did that, I wouldn't care. I would make it.
$10, but it looks kind of...
yeah, like, that's the issue, is, like, You do really pay for
Ooh.
quality in a lot of cases. You find anything?
I found one that looks kind of good, but it's like very, very low poly.
If it looks good, it looks good though. Because I will say that if it's like presentable enough to put it into game, that's kind of what you probably would wanna.
I mean, all the texture looks good. I'll DM it to you so you could use your best judgment on it.
We'll verify.
Because I would love a Barracuda tank.
We'll check it. Fish Games 3D. You know, I mean, it's not terrible. It's not the worst. Did anyone ever make a Barracuda? What's it called? Oh, that is really low poly. Barracuda Zoo Tycoon 2. If someone made one for that game, we might be able to rip that model.
Damn, that's true.
That ain't terrible. It's hard to tell what it looks like. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, you can take any of these.
I think I found a good one.
Because ripping Zoo Tycoon models, if you can find them, isn't too bad. That's just my YouTube. Alright, we are about to start doing the texture process of our Jambu Fruit Dove. So let's do that. Jambu Fruit Dove. Load up Substance Painter real quick. Let me jump back to the chat.
I forgot that we had them on Roger Williams.
Yeah, they're in World of Adaptations.
That explains
the forbidden area. The forbidden thing that we'll never get to go into. Except that person that said they work at the zoo said that it might be opening soon. So that's cool.
Hopefully. I miss the little aviary over at World of Adaptations. Is it still walkthrough, or did they change that?
It's no longer a thing.
Damn.
It's a it's where they put the king vulture. Once Face of the Rainforest came into existence. Sorry, everyone. I'm flipping between all my things right now. Where's my chat? Did I remove my chat? Here's the music. Huh. I think I deleted my chat.
Well, all of them don't exist anymore, so...
Oh, there it is. Found it.
What can you do?
There we go. So, Substance Painter. Here we go. Jambu Fruit Dove. Here it is. So, I don't think that this is going to be a particularly difficult texture, either, because we can get some pretty good images, I'd say. I'd be guessing, at least. So let's bake our high poly real quick. There it is. There's our high poly.
Everyone say hi, Polly. I'm so tired. Oh.
It's kind of funny, though. Everyone say hi, Polly. We'll add a smart material onto the bird real quick. So Jambu Fruit Doves are primarily green, if I'm not mistaken. We'll pull up our reference image real quick. Which our reference image is quickly probably going to be our texture image, if I'm being totally honest. Actually, this is a really good reference image. Holy crap. We're going to use this one. This is going to be a very good reference. J for Jambu. J, where are you at? L, M. There we go. Texture, current session. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a brand new layer. We're going to go into this, which is just going to literally let us paint directly this image on top of the actual model, essentially. So here you go. As you can see, it looks good. And then watch the master work here. This is all you gotta do. Just paint it.
I'm still a little behind, so I'm just waiting for it to come in. Oh, damn.
Yep.
That's wow. It's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, like, I have to do a little touch-up and stuff, but it's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
It's such a good-looking bird. Like, there's a reason why I chose this bird out of, like, Kookaburra and everything else.
Oh, yeah. They are pretty funny looking.
Oh.
Alright, now here's the only thing that I will say is gonna be a little weird. The face.
Oh. Dude, this is so cool how you could just do this.
Yep. It's essentially textured. Like, you know, you have to clean it up a little bit and stuff, of course. Like I said, this is a really high quality image as well, though, that I can pull the texture from.
You want to know what else is high quality? Beyond Drew TV, who just entered the stream.
Oh. Which means he ended streaming, I assume. How you doing?
Yeah.
We're working on the Jambu Fruit Dove for you, buddy.
Oh my god, we're getting a raid. We have Bold
God.
here too.
Oh, Bold's
Woo.
here. I want to see if we can get a visit from every Terra Nova team member.
It seems it.
So,
Just need Zoof.
Yep, literally. Right. Oh, and Zegan. We need Zegan too.
Oh, duh. The burb,
There you go.
Seabrass.
That's a bird. This is doing okay. So I will do this. I'm gonna make some slight modifications because the only issue I see right now is like where the eyeball is. It's not totally lined up correctly. So I'm going to do something. Let's see. Are you streaming with Leaf today? I am. Hi, Leaf.
Hello.
Leaf and I
wow,
have
I'm a little behind. Damn.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Leaf and I have basically become the new Drew and Eston. We're just like
This is our own take two.
Yeah, this is our own take two. We need to make we get our own podcast.
This is take 3.
Take 3 podcast.
Original idea. Do not steal.
Do not steal. Hold on, there we go. We'll do this. The Take Zoo podcast.
Oh my god. What does
The Taken from Drew podcast.
I'm getting Infinite Cobra screen. Do you remember what that is?
Oh yeah. Julie wanted me to make a podcast called the Zoo Pals.
Oh, that's good.
The Zoo Pals podcast. Thank God, they really are so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I mean, like, all things considered, it's, the texturing's going rather well. I haven't had any real issues. Kinda want to make the chest a bit more pink, though. So it stands out a little bit better.
Yeah, it does seem a little bit dark right now. But...
Yep.
Y'all. Alright. What did I do wrong in the asset package?
I don't know. What'd you do?
I don't know. I tried to hex it, tried to hash it, and I guess I did not.
Troubleshooting for 10 hours. How you misspelled one name on the FDB's the podcast. Yeah, honestly.
Yup.
It's the best way to put it. Just obviously.
How you doing, NDP? How's it hanging?
Oh, NDP's here.
Yeah, Sleepy
Sleepy
NG is
NG is
NDP.
NDP. Yeah, that makes sense though. That is definitely a thing. So let's see. Hold on. If we go in here, so for the most part this is done, but we should be good. Starbucks. So I just need to do the eyeball now. But I think the rest is good.
Wicked.
Wicked. I keep that's a Rhode Island thing. Did you know that? Not a,
Yeah.
most of the world doesn't say wicked.
And like Massachusetts too.
Oh yeah,
like...
Mass does too. That's true. But yeah, like most of we're the only ones that say wicked. Estan and Drew are obsolete now. Everything. Everyone has the new hotness.
I used to like not say wicked ever, but
Yeah,
then I started saying it like a little ironically.
Same.
And here we are. Wicked pissa.
Bubla.
Oh my god.
That was another weird thing. I didn't realize carriage was a thing for the longest time. Like, so like go grab a carriage at the like Stop and Shop or something.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like everyone else is like, you mean a shopping cart? But like for us, if we just say grab a carriage, that's like apparently like a thing. So let's see. So, oh, I should do the beak a little bit. Just gotta touch it up a bit.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to find out what I did wrong in here.
Good luck.
Yep.
I was like, good luck with that one. You could be at that all day. Okay, so I'm going to try to line up the eyeball the best I can. It's Sola's eyes.
Oh god.
Yeah, it doesn't look nearly as cute when it's doesn't have pupils, right?
It's just like some stuff you'd see on Stranger Things.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, I have to zoom in just a bit. Oh boy. There we go, now it looks better.
Hell yeah.
And then the last thing I need to do is I'm just gonna add little stubs for the feet. I'm not even gonna really do anything crazy. It's just gonna be little stubs. They're gonna be little black stubs. And they will be... I don't know why it does this. It always like adds an extra unnecessary layer whenever I want to do something like that. But we're just gonna fill in all up. Oh, I don't want you. I want you. There you go. And we're just gonna fill in essentially the feet. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. I was like, why isn't that doing the whole thing? That's why. I didn't have it selected.
Oh, I'm really behind because you're just doing the eyes right now.
Oh really? Wow. Listen. I don't even know. My stream is just always doing that.
Yeah. Ooh, Gaming Hyena brings up the Victoria Crown Pigeon. That'd be beautiful. They're one of my favorites.
I mean, I could give everyone this pigeon afterward, and they can make whatever pigeon. I believe we're done. Oh, I forgot to do this little section. We can do that real quick. So, what should I attach this onto?
That's a really
good
question.
If it's going to be a replacement mod for now, we probably should pick something, right?
Well, it's something that we never use. What about that ugly cassowary statue?
Ooh, I mean, it might be too big. I don't want to like have like, something too large in the way.
Oh, for like hitboxes, yeah.
Yeah. It's not impossible, just, you know, I don't know if I would want that in particular. Give me a quick sec, though. I'm just gonna quickly make it so that that has barely any roughness.
Planet Zoo and see. Wait, I can't even get into Planet Zoo probably because I'm
you're
working on the mod.
Penguin? Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the issues of modding. Welcome to the issues of modding 101. featuring your hosts, Nick and Leaf.
Heyo.
Special guest star, NDP and Jesse.
Oh my gosh.
Literally, like, just all of us. Like, I love, like, how we'll just have, like, our little, like, I don't even know what you call them.
Cohort.
A little modding cohort that all just works together simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's so
who
fun.
said it. I do forget who said it though. They were like, "Oh, well, do you?" Oh yeah, it was you, like Paulsley, and he's like, "Oh yeah, do you guys like all work together?" It's like, I mean, weirdly, kind of. We didn't intend on doing that, but yeah, like we always seem to just always be in the same call, like working on each other's shit.
Mm-hmm.
Arctic
Festive Berries 01.
What?
The one of the props from the Arctic pack. Festive Bear.
I'll see about that, but we're good. Export
what
textures.
Oh, F1? Perfect.
The Arctic Festival Garland. That's not a bad idea. Okay. The same useless crap. I mean, okay, I'll check it out. Because the issue with the Arctic set, I worry that it's going to be part of a bigger set. Because I don't know if you, like, a lot of, like, as an example, I think it was Best in Slot. Way back in the day, he wanted me to do the skull prop for him. And he specifically asked me, hey, can you do a, what the hell was it? He was like, hey, Nick, can you use the full stop or something? The Boogaloo full stop. I don't even use it. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I can do it for you. So we were going to use that. And then what happened was we realized that all the fonts are in the same exact OBL.
Oh, no.
So if you edited one of them, you would have had to edit all of them. So that was a no-go. So we'll look. So that would be in content one. Well, I'll take a look though. Environment, scenery, themes, polar, festive decorations. This is what I'm worried about. Festive light set. Because what did Drew say specifically? What's it called?
Arctic Festive Berries 01.
Festive berries. Yeah, like, this is what I worried about, is that they're all just in festive decorations. I can try, though. I'll try to see if we can figure out something here. Fruit Dove. If they're all in separate OVLs, we should be good. But no guarantee.
I see Luke has a question. Sorry, I'm tired.
Sorry, what's up? Hey, I have a question. I've never actually made a Planet Zoo mod of my own, but I've watched your tutorials and I was thinking of making one. Is it possible to create your own animations? No. So we can't create animations and we can't change rigs, or else we'd have much cooler mods by now. So unfortunately, those are the two limitations. So if you're still okay, you know, with those limits, it is doable. Oh boy, this is what I feared. Okay, so I think it's doable. It's, oh yeah, this is what I was afraid of. So this is what I was mentioning about a lot of the props from like the Arctic set all use one texture map. So even though they're different props, they're all using the same texture.
Oh god.
So yeah. Yeah, so like as an example, like I don't know what Barry's prop he was talking about, but I think it might be like part of like another thing, maybe the wood or something. It pulls textures from something of that nature. So for that reason, unfortunately, I don't think that is doable. I could try it. Maybe it's under, would it be under nature maybe? Because I didn't even see the berries. I'll try to look. Festive woven tree. It was probably in festive decorations, though. Mythical Bird. What the hell is this? What is the Mythical Bird?
That's what I keep on asking. Not in general, but like whenever I went through that content folder.
It's that it's the bird prop that you have on the thing. You like attach it onto like buildings in like the Nordic theme.
Oh.
It's just that little like end piece.
Well, that's boring.
Yeah. Let's see. What other useless crap? There's a lot to pull from. That's for sure. Oh, what's in Content 4 that I could also look at? Theme, swimming. The Seagull Topper was such a good one. I wish.
Mm-hmm.
Nature. It's the mistletoe, yeah. Yeah, what would it... What's a good... What's in Australia? Do we have anything useless in Australia? Other than the Meckaroo, because the Meckaroo would be...
Oh, we can't touch
big.
that.
It would just be huge. Cassowary, I mean, we could use it. God. See, I hate, because I know some people like to use any, like, specific pieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
South America, what do we got? Jaguar statue is pretty useless. The llama statue is pretty useless. Stone heads. You know what? I'm gonna do it. No, wait. No, I don't want to do that. Because I think both use the same texture map, I'd assume. Like, this is the only thing I hate, is like so many props in the game are optimized. They try to use the same amount of, you know, texture maps for multiple props.
What about the murals?
That'd be a whole wall that I'd have to deal with. God, it's really difficult. That's why, like, once we get Planet Zoo information sign, I can try it. Content, environment, scenery, themes, core zoo, signs. I'll just have to see though. Alright, what do we got? What's it exporting? Oh boy! So these are all these Planet Zoo signs. Information sign. You know what, Drew? It's a good idea. Information sign wins. I think this. I think this will work. So, claps for Drew. He did it. Giving him a round of applause. You can't even see it, but I do believe the information sign is a doable prop, and it's about the right size. So,
Perfect.
for these reasons, I believe we should be golden. Birds, fruit dove, information sign. Yep, it's just a simple circle. So we're gonna import our fruit dove, our Jambu Fruit Dove. Low. So how big should it be relative? They're pretty small, right? Like, would you say?
Same size as the Kooka.
Let me share my screen because I know you're probably going to be delayed otherwise.
Yeah. I think my stream actually went back in time.
Because here's the information sign, right?
Yeah.
So would this be about right, do you think?
Maybe like have the beak go out to the dot.
Like that?
Yeah, right there.
Okay. I just want to make sure that it's not too big or too small. Let's see. So UV maps, I need it to have UV 0. This should be easy. I've been practicing at this lately, so I can do new props rather quickly, I'd say.
Oh, yeah.
UV 0. Now we'll join it. Now we'll select one of these, Control L, delete vertices, Control L, delete vertices, Control L, delete vertices. All right, now we have our blank fruit dove, which we can select. We can move it slightly up. I'm gonna put it so that it rests roughly there. And now we have to weight the whole thing. So if we just go into edit mode, select the whole thing, go to vertex, assign, boop, done. So now we should have it fully weighted. Excellent. So now all we got to do is just copy and paste it a bunch. And then we will have a Jambu Fruit Dove in our game. And then that's 2 of the 5 birds down. Yippee! Though, like I said, I do think I will probably help you out doing the African penguin, because I don't know if I want to... I don't know. I'll let... What does everyone in chat think? Do we want to start on the Bali Mina, or do you guys want to see me work on the penguin? Both are birds, so it doesn't really matter. I'm technically not lying. I did say creating more birds. I didn't say they had to be all flying birds.
I think people would rather, you know... I mean, this is just me, because
I'd think the penguin.
My game. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd think the penguin.
Drew says bring in Frank.
Well, I will. I'll literally have to use him as a reference point, probably. Because I had a lot of people complaining about that with my sloth mod. It was too big.
Oh.
Like, oh, that's not how big they are. That's way too big. So I'm like, okay, fine. Alright. Information sign is good, so now I have to edit all the texture files. So import Photoshop information sign.
Of course, Risso wants to be the person.
That's odd to me. The information sign is just weird that the exclamation point, because isn't the exclamation point white on the thing?
Yeah.
But its UV for some reason is on the other one. It's like, or like the ambient occlusion for it like is in an area, if you see it right here, that isn't it, that would be in the brown. Oh wait, never mind. I understand what it is. Sorry, you know how I said it was fake shadowing? So what it's doing is the background of the wood has a slight like fake shadow around the whole bird or the sign. That makes sense, actually. I'm just dumb.
Right.
I'm dumb. Ignore what I said. Image adjustments, hue and saturation.
I see Bold is asking for a Gentoo penguin.
Risso worked on it, right?
Yeah.
It's already done. So
Risso.
If Risso, he's in the chat, he's just that. If he makes a new species, make the Gentoo. It worked. It looked really good. I'll say that. It was probably one of my favorite Rizzo mods. So I can honestly say I probably couldn't have made a better one. So there you go. If you would like a job, update your Gentoo, and then we'll have literally 6 species of penguin.
Oh my god. Are you including the killer penguin?
I am.
In that?
I am counting the killer penguin. Of course. Why would I not count it? It's just as much of a penguin as the others.
I don't know how I always have a problem each and every time when I make a mod, but I'm still against the Cobra loading screen.
Did you do audio? And or forget to delete the, what's it called? The,
No. No.
The acid packages and stuff.
No.
Listen, I do it all the time lately, and I've been having issues for that reason. Ever since he switched the where it's located. Now that like the UI isn't like apparent, like, hey, by the way, it's over here. I keep messing up.
Where is it? Where's it? Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, you see it? Yeah, like ever since he moved it, I always mistake where I'm supposed to be. Leaf, are you gonna do a rock hopper Gentoo? Asking for I don't know if you're gonna do a rock hopper. I've debated it. I feel like NDP is still the most qualified.
Yeah,
I feel like NDP would be the best
me.
to do the rock hopper.
Like, the toughs are literally too tough for me, you know?
Yeah, so if I had to bet, you know, hold out hope, someone will likely make it. I just can't promise that it'll be us that works on it. It'll probably be NDP. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but once he's done with his mammoth, I'll suggest. I'll heavily imply he should probably work on the.
I'll yell at him too.
You remember, did you hear that from Johnny the other day where he's like, oh wait, you weren't there, I don't think. He was saying in the Planet Zoo Discord, he was like, you better tell Leaf to update his whatever mod or else. And we're like,
yes.
What? Yeah, we're like, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, no, you don't understand.
That, yeah.
He needs to update it as a final farewell. And we're like, what are you talking about, dude? And yeah, and like, we were like, what the hell?
Now that had me in fits.
Now we're getting death threats if we don't update mods. All right, hold on. I am checking out the thing right now. CZ signs. We're gonna check in game and see if our Jambu Fruit Dove looks good, and then if that's the case, we can all work together on the African penguin, and that'll be fun.
I'm just looking at your Discord server right now. Why do people always just like sit in your movie streaming channel?
They've only started that lately. They're like waiting for the next big movie. They're like waiting for another movie thing. I'm not in the chat. So there you go, NDP. If you want a task after your thing is done, a lot of people would like a rock hopper. I do think you are the most qualified, though, due to your... There it is. I think it is too big, though. I had a feeling it was. This is a rather large bird.
Ooh.
Kind of looks like it has googly eyes from far away. But there it is.
Looks nice, though.
Yeah, I do want to shrink it, though, because if we get a Frank out... Bye, you Frank!
Frank!
Actually, I mean, come to think of it, I guess it is. I guess it just looks small. Now I'm Pirate Frank!
Oh my god, I love him.
I am the, hold on, wait. We'll get, our Kookaburra. I don't have my Eagle mod installed, but I was gonna make him, like, the master of birds.
This is perfect.
There we go. Beautiful. Let me run into Roger Williams really quick and update it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'll just go in the backup. Obviously, I'm not going to save anything in Roger Williams right now, but we could at least showcase that off or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. So, I hope everyone go on get. So, hopefully everyone, you know, likes this little fruit dove. I think it looks good.
I love it.
It's just pretty. It's a nice little pretty bird for your zoos. And then, yeah, I don't know. From there, we can get something else. I probably shouldn't have loaded in Roger Williams. Now it's gonna take friggin' forever. But yeah.
How many more episodes do you need to do before we I hand the map back to you?
Hypothetically, well, because the only thing is I have all of them recorded. Obviously, all the episodes are recorded. But the issue is I now have to, since I made that mistake of like verifying my game integrity a while back or whatever, I lost my Howler Monkey mod, my Saki Monkey, my Anaconda, my Macaw, and my Tamandua. So I now have to manually go back and redo all of those. So, like I said, the Howler Monkey and the Howler Monkey shouldn't be a big deal, and the Saki Monkey, that'll be a little difficult, but I'll manage. But after that point, yeah, I don't even know. We'll have to see.
Alright.
But yeah, I don't know. Anyone have any other questions right now? Anyone have any questions for Leaf or I? Or want to talk? Like I said, I'm sorry. Roger Williams is going to take forever to load. But, and it's not even worth it. We're literally just going to go and be like, look, Goodbye,
Place them
drac
down there.
birds. Here are actual birds. And, like, that's it. But yeah, it should be good. Are there any new 4chan leaks out there? Am I gonna have to make a part 3 to the video?
Oh my god.
Everyone said, I mean, people like those videos though, apparently. I don't know why.
Yeah, it seems they're doing well.
Can you make a North American beaver using the otter rig? No, but I can use the bear rig. I literally did use the bear already, that's why. To make a beaver mod. Drew just never used it for Beyond Wolf. I don't know, he might use it for Tintua, it's still there. He has the files. Actually, it's not updated. It's not updated now, so he probably couldn't use it. Oh, here we are in Roger Williams. Home of the... Oh wait, did I remove them? I think I might have removed them for now. But I was gonna say there should be like a bear or something in here where the snake was, and then the elephant over where the... Oh, because that's what I did. I removed all of my mods Paranoid that morning.
That's right.
The morning of the so I removed all the mods that I had, possibly. Yeah, so we'll start out. We'll go in, look at these nice kookaburras. No, you're going away. You don't exist anymore, drac birds. Goodbye, gutter pieces. Hello, actual functional models. Seagull. We're gonna get 2 kookaburras. Yeah.
Yes.
Kookaburras. They look so good. So that's the kookaburras. That'll be the tawny frogmouth that'll also be updated later on. Shit. Am I gonna have to make a king vulture? I'm just realizing it now. That was another drac bird. Whatever. I guess I'll have to make that one at some point. And I guess maybe now I should also make the Radiated Tortoises, because, you know, those are made by ZZ. And I have the Wrinkled Hornbill that I was going to work on. That's another drac bird. But I can replace these guys. So these guys are the Jambu Fruit Doves that look kind of ugly, actually. They actually don't really look like Jambu Fruit Doves now that I'm looking at them. Oh, of course, it's not even letting me, like, select it.
Bold's bringing up a good point.
What's up?
Unfortunately...
Can we talk about the Terra Nova episode?
So, unfortunately, all you guys need to devote, 30 minutes or 40 minutes of your time to the new Terra Nova episode coming out this Saturday. And it's going to be on the Basic Builders channel, so I'll link that down below for all you guys to check out.
Yeah, Bold and Silver Fox weren't here when we were plugging it earlier with Basic Builder and Poison Blade. But... But yes, if anyone hasn't heard, you can go to the playlist that's in my YouTube, whatever playlist list. I have the first 2 episodes of Terra Nova, which is our big collab series of 11 content creators. And that is available now. So you can watch the first 2 episodes. The 3rd episode is going to be on Basic Builder's channel. Go subscribe to him. And, Leaf has the link. Leaf has the link.
Yes.
And, that should be it.
We have the link.
So there we go. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just I think it's just big relative to the size of the kookaburra. So maybe that's why I think it's weird looking. It's not that it's big on its own. It's just relative to how big I made the kookaburra. It's big.
How does it look like from outside the exhibit?
Yeah, give me a sec. Hold on.
No, do it now. How dare you? Shut up.
Actually, it doesn't look bad. There you go. Birds. Birds and planets.
Nice. Yeah, they look fine. In there, at least, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just if I go to the kookaburra and then put it next to it. Because I think we all can agree that kookaburra is probably bigger, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you see what I mean? But it's not a huge thing. I could just shrink it a little bit. That's not a huge deal.
Yeah. Tom Van Herpen says, how many animals are in our petting zoo pack?
In our petting zoo pack, we currently have the miniature donkey, the Holstein cow, the Nubian goat, the Suffolk sheep, the alpaca, the guinea hog, the large white pig, the... You're working on a horse, right?
Yep. I forget the name of it.
I mean,
but
I have
it's
my
a
blue.
horse.
I have my blue roan Mustang. If we wanted to update it. Chicken's a maybe. Guinea hog's a maybe. Chicken's a maybe. Guinea hog's a maybe. A fair amount. A fair amount of animals. Probably, definitely, I would treat it like an animal pack. So treat it like an animal pack. You'd probably get about 8 animals. And yeah. Ugh.
It's exciting.
Just looking at Roger Williams. It's funny because like I know you did like this whole section, but for me it's just
that whole place is like completely.
Yeah. I think the other thing I need to do is just also add like forest and stuff around the thing. I don't know if Drew's here, but Drew, on one of these community showcases, you get to look at this whole park eventually. I don't know when. It is funny though. Like I'll give it to him or whatever, and like I put like probably as much work into it as like Goron or Haribo or something. If you look closely, but from a top down, it's not like an impressive looking zoo. You know what I mean? Like
No, it's
just
quite.
kind of like
quite
I mean,
barren.
It's nice. It's fine.
Gets the job done.
Eagle pandas. I love this. I love that like the red panda is the golden eagle, the giant panda is the bald eagle. I love how it just looks like he's holding the red panda.
Oh.
Like it looks like he's just holding him.
How precious.
The Panda Eagle shirt should be coming out soon too. I'm almost done with that. I'm working on the Panda Eagle shirt and the. I have a new design which is going to be Kumodo Dragon versus Hambo.
Yes.
It's basically Godzilla versus Kong. So that should be fun. And so that should be good. So I mean that basically wraps it. So I mean I can. I don't know what you have African penguin wise already, but we can.
Nothing much, honestly. I'm just going through the codes right now.
Do you have the lock file?
I don't have the lock file.
I can do the. We can pick through that stuff.
Yeah, if you want to do the baby, go for it.
Oh yeah, that works. That's actually a smart idea. So we're gonna do a little bit of touch-up work on the African penguin mod, so that we can get that out for you guys, so that works well. And then yeah, that should be good. So, because I know right off the bat I wanted to do some touch-ups. So right now we'll leave that. Actually, give me a sec. Because let's quickly texture the African penguin. Because I'm just not a fan of how the flippers are looking right now.
Mm-hmm.
They just look kind of funky. It's not bad or anything, it's just meh. So we're gonna quickly try to retexture that, and then we should be good. How do y'all save a modded zoo? Mine says error saving. I've never heard of that. Error saving.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah,
You're probably trying to save without mods that you had previously.
I don't know experienced that, so I have no idea. Export OBJ. Just for now, we'll throw this in here. African penguin. And I'll show you guys what I mean about like the African penguin texture not looking great. Roger William looks so good. Thank you. I love your zoos. I appreciate it. Are you able to create new species terrarium animals? We are. Like I said, like I mentioned earlier, Sib, who's a brand new modder, actually created the very first custom species terrarium animal. I forgot what they were working on exactly. What they were?
I think it's an eel.
It was an eel. Yeah, it was a moray eel. They were working on a moray eel exhibit animal for everyone. And so yeah, that's something you can look forward to. I might take a stab at updating the axolotl to be a standalone exhibit very soon. Maybe even the clownfish. I might do that one as well. But we'll definitely figure that out. Where did I save it? I just saved the African penguin somewhere. I just don't know where. OBJ. I saved it in the Fruit Dove folder for some reason. This is how I mess up stuff. I'll be like, oh yeah, I put it in the Fruit Dove folder. Of course. Where else would you put it? And that stuff just piles up after a while. And so I don't have too many issues with the current African penguin textures or anything. There's just a little thing that I wanted to update about it, and that is where is it? Updated shark mod, African, or the alligator mod, African penguin texture. So this is the texture for the African penguin. So if we apply it really quick, looks pretty good, but I didn't like the flippers. The flippers kind of make it look meh. And they
it looks a little stretched.
Yeah, so I just wanted to quickly just come in here and touch it up. And then I guess we can also texture this to look like a baby after as well. I'll just use this. I'll use the exact same model. Should be fine, I'd assume. I don't know if the baby is any crazier. But hopefully we should be good. So we'll do pass through, and then we'll grab base color. So this is where you really notice it, is like, if we go into base color, you can see the difference in texture between the... And this is what's kind of visible in game. So literally all I wanted to do is this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like a simple fix like that immediately makes it look 10 times better. So hold on. So if I grab that...
Yeah, my clickbait video did damn well good today.
You gotta do them. You gotta do the clickbait videos. Anyone who doesn't.
Alright, so hopefully everything works out good and we can get some nice penguins in here. I made a exhibit today in my new zoo that I started just for African penguins, just because I know we're working on that. Crash on entering map, that's usually FDBs, right?
Correct.
Great.
Usually.
Well,
it's either FDB related, or it could sometimes be what's it called related?
Ubulo?
Asset package related.
Oh no.
It depends, it's one or the other. But neither is a good one. Neither is fun. That's the best way to put it.
Indeed.
Let's do... I'm trying to figure out where I wanna... So let's do that a little bit, and then if I do that... Okay, I can work with that. So we'll do pass through. We'll do this. You're probably wondering what the hell I'm doing flipper-wise right now, but there's a method to my madness here.
No, Peter, the penguin cannot open its mouth.
Yet. I was debating adding that as a feature. That might be a later patch, though. I could definitely do it. It's just going to take some time. Zero. Did it just undo what I already did? Damn it.
It's always something.
0. There we go. It did. It did undo what I did. This is tough. Try this. So the issue I'm having right now is I'm trying to get it so that this is a dumb thing. If I select an area from this perspective, right, it'll only allow, if I turn the model, it'll it'll do it relative. So it always wants to put it there. So that's like really frustrating. Because like all the fin or the flipper texture that I want to sample is from the backside, and just apply it on the front. It's just not letting me do it. So if I do this, there we go. That kind of works.
Oh man.
I know, I'm getting tired too.
Yeah, I might actually take off in like a few.
I might
take off.
I might as well. No, I'll be honest, because I probably want to get dinner and stuff soon. So.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if coding works in game first. I see two people, Alex and Martine, talked about deer in the chat. Like, I want to make more deer. It's just I'm not good at making deer. Deer.
God, like, this is it. There's so many animals I want to make. It's just I don't have the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too many, though.
I saw someone was making a lesser flamingo. It's
Yeah.
like, damn, that's my territory.
That's my territory. I'm the flamingo guy. There we go. So I think penguin texture is a bit better now.
Hell yeah.
So, honestly, yeah, that looks a lot better. Look at that. That's an African penguin right there.
Beautiful.
And I literally had to change nothing, so that's the good news of it. So, honestly, let's just, I'm probably just gonna quickly import this into the game. We'll check it out real quick, and then I think I will probably call it there for a stream. We went for a solid 2 hours, so you know.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I have 60 people in our clutches right now. I'm gonna do a little shill. Why not? Hey, everyone at home. Check out that, I just crashed too, so check out that handy dandy link over there. Takes you to my channel. We just passed 1K, thanks to most of you lovely people, but if you aren't already subbed, do check me out. Alright, yeah, so.
Shill over, there you go.
Yep, shill over. I need to figure out, like, what's causing the problem for this guy.
Yeah, hold on, give me just a sec. So we will now just quickly grab this, paste this.
How dare you?
How dare you? Ha, funny. Are you expecting the mods to break after an update? So I will say that I don't want to make any promises anymore, for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
However, I do feel confident that what happened with 1.5 was a freak accident. If they didn't update the animals, which no one expected them to do, last minute, the mods would have worked. So I would still say that new species shouldn't break. They shouldn't break. That really is a thing that I will stand by. However, like I said, I don't want to make any promises to anyone in case, for whatever reason, Frontier in the future still wants to mess around and do some sort of funky stuff to the animal FGMs or whatever the hell they're planning. Because who knows, they could do another Meggy B type thing and mess up. Because that was the whole reason. The whole reason the mods broke was last minute they decided, hey everyone, wouldn't it be funny if we had gummy bear colored bears? Haha. If they didn't add that last minute for April Fools, all of our new species mods would have worked. And they were working. Because like I said, I had Drew, I had Estan, I had Thrive, I had a bunch of people who had early access verify this for me. They got back to me. They were like, yep, this does work. And so, yeah, that was a really unfortunate morning. But fingers crossed that shouldn't happen again. So, like I said, I just want to quickly run in game. We're going to test out our updated King Penguin. It should, or African Penguin. It's using the King Penguin, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if it looks good, we'll call it a stream. So, thank you for being here today, Leaf.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Let's see.
It's always a blast here.
There we go. Yeah, look, flippers look better now. So, yeah, there we go. Better looking African Penguin now. Like I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
there's still some stretching and stuff that I want to fix up. He still looks jacked. He still looks like he's like about to like kill me. I love him sitting. But before they used to like sit really, really badly. Now they at least sort of look presentable. It still looks weird though because they like try to sit on their butt and like.
They're just vibing.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. All right.
So, yeah, so thank you all for stopping by. As always, I want to thank all of my members. So give me a sec while I grab my member list because that changes daily lately. But thank you to monetization. We'll go to my members. There we go. Thank you to LB Edits, Kimmy, Genevieve, David, Smiling Potato, Akale, and Xandy. Super Forgettable, Vicky, Andrea, Just That, Jader TV, Beyond Drew TV, Leaf Productions, Mark Agrella, and Andy, as always. Thank you for being members. If you too would like to become a member, you get a bunch of perks. I, have a whole video on it on my channel if you want to check that out. You can go to the link in the description, make a donation. There you go. You become a member. You get our emojis and access to new videos, new content, early access, yada yada yada. Depends on the context of your tier. But past that, when in doubt, like, comment, and subscribe. Always useful. I always like to see my channel grow. So thank you all. And like I said, or like Leaf said, you can check out his channel, Leaf Productions.
Heyo.
And yeah, check him out. So thank you all for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's bird. Or birds, plural, because I technically worked on the African penguin. And yeah, and if you want, you can also check out my part 2 to my rant video about the fake leaks that have been happening over the last 2 days on my channel today. And yeah, so that's all I have to say. I don't know if you have any last comments you'd like to say, Leaf, but
Monkey.
there you go. So thank you all for coming, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.
Damn.